Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy XI Let's Play. It's been a little while since I've recorded my last part, but fortunately I recorded my previous part for you well in advance. So I think the day I'm recording this, I released the last part I have recorded, and I'm getting a couple more done right now. I keep wanting to stay on top of it, but I've been making a lot of plans, a lot of real life stuff has been happening, but keep it to it. We're trying to keep these as consistent as possible outside of really busy release weeks, which always gives me a bit of a reprieve to get these longer recordings done. So, just to refresh for myself, in the previous part, we finished Limit Break 1. I ended up splitting that video into 2. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I know that I did. And now I'm level 51, because I think I did like a quick turn-in of like finishing the Limit Break quest. And we do have the Limit Break 2 quest. I believe I grabbed it atop the highest mountain. 3 stones of Frigicite from the fiend-infested caverns of the north. Now, this used to be a quest that you would probably have some mild concern over if you were a brand new player. There's 3 bosses, Boreal bosses that they're called, that can see completely through any sort of invisible powders or prism powders or any sort of invisible or sneak effect. And you have to get past them, and you have to get to the Frigicite that is behind them. So that was a problem to the point where you would definitely need to form groups. Realistically, a level 55 group of 6 or more was feasible of doing it, but a lot of people would just bring level 75s because it made the entire ordeal a whole lot easier. However, that's no longer a thing, so that will not take up the entirety of this video. There's just no chance. We're definitely going to get back to some leveling in this video because it does not take nearly that amount of effort to do at this point. Now, let's see. Where is... Do I not have... Have I not been up to Xarcabard yet? Here? I could have swore I had. Have I not been up to Bluesky or anything yet? Why did I think I had? There's a way for me to get there. Oh, right. I can use, what are they called? I can use the wanted teleports, I believe. Either that or a Void Watch teleport of some kind. Let me just pull it up and go from there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, top the highest mountain. Yes, Unity teleports. There we go. This is my first time going to Xarcabard. Now, if I really wanted this to be one video, I could take the longer route, which is to go to Sandoria, and then we could cross through Rangumot Pass, through Bluesky Glacier, into Xarcabard. But this is definitely going to be the bigger time save to do it this way. So yeah, we're going to go, and the big thing that makes this quest a whole lot easier, and the reason why we don't have to worry about the bosses anymore, is because we have mounts, and mounts let you just walk right past them, because you can't aggro anything while you're on a mount. So this quest is another one. I mean, all of the Limit Break quests have gotten a lot easier, but the big goal that we're trying to reach is level 56, because at level 56, we have to do a double whammy. A double whammy that might honestly take multiple videos, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know how we're going to get all... Wait, hold on. I don't know how we're going to get... Is that not... Well, that's the field manual. I need the survival guide. The survival guide's not over here. Where's the survival guide? I could have swore there was a survival guide here. Really should have bought a map of Xarcabard, but that's fine. Well, I really should have brought it because I actually don't remember where all 3 of the Frigicite are. Not that I can't just pull it up. I5, J6, G10. There you go. So the whole point of what we've been doing to get these levels, to get the Limit Break cap, is because we want to do 2 quests at the same time. We want to do our rank 4-2 mission called Magicite at the same time as we do the Limit Break 3 mission, because both of them have to go through the 3 big Beastman strongholds that are in the base game. And that is a very time-consuming ordeal. So much so to the point where, again, I don't know that we can feasibly even do that in one video. That might have to be like a 2-parter. It's going to Tend Perennial Snow. This is for a completely different quest. We need to go to G10, not I10. Yes, we need to go over a little bit more. Just a couple more this way. And yeah, because those two completely different objectives, but they just happen to take place in the same zone. The only downside to that is that without having the limit break broken over 60, I lose out on a lot of potential leveling that I can do while doing both of those quests if I were to just do them separately. But quite frankly, I'd rather save time than anything else. It's a big ask to go to those places on two separate occasions and do those two separate quests instead of just doing them at the same time. So let's get this done, and then we can probably get a bit of leveling done. Where do I want to level at this level? I'm trying to think off the top of my head instead of looking at the sheet. I know where I would have leveled. Now we're a little past Rumble Crawlers. I mean, I know, like, the old school locations, and I think I'm a little too... Well, A, I don't have the leveling area I would like to go to unlocked at this point. I actually can do that probably in a few levels. The next piece of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel is going to give me a zone that is very good for leveling. It's actually good for leveling in a level range before where I am now, but that's a-okay. Let's see... Where is... Oh, there he is. So the Boreal Hound, this is one of the bosses. So we literally just run past him. Grab this. And then get back on the mount. And we should be good. Yeah, it can be a little scary grabbing those. Now, keep in mind, if I had my trusts... I'm pretty sure we would annihilate them. The Boreal Hound, I don't remember if this was true of all the Boreal bosses, but I remember the Boreal Hound in particular having like 0 defense. So people just were able to just destroy that thing. The other two I don't think have 0 defense. But if I aggro them, I'm probably going to die. So let's I5 and J6. We're just going to go directly north. I should also, while I'm here, stop over in Castle Zaval. There is a survival guide right on the inside. And there's also the Zaval teleport crystal not far from here. So a couple of major points that I should probably go out of my way to grab. In reality, there's a lot more than that I should stop and grab. But because of the Unity ports, it's not that important. Speaking of which... I am sure that I once again have lost access to Aparuru. Yep. I mean, I said in the last one that by the time I recorded the next part, I was probably losing Aparuru again. So, unfortunate, but I mean, that's just the way it goes. I haven't had the opportunity to record these like constantly. I'm just taking whatever opportunities I can get. And moving through. I promise you will have a much easier time than I will when it comes to a lot of that stuff. But we are going to go all the way over here. And then make a quick turn. And we should be at the second one. So yeah, where do I want to level? I mean, there's the tree. I could do the tree. I mean, there's a few places I can make trips out to, like, not Cape Terragon. Valley of Sorrows is good at this level. Boyata Tree is good at this level. Bashino might still be okay at this point. I think it's at the, I think we're at past that. At this, excuse me, at this point. And there's the Boreal Tiger. And let's just wait until he's not staring directly at it. Yeah, this is the big thing. You don't want to do it while the tiger is standing right here. You want to wait till the tiger takes a few steps away. Yeah, because what the whole thing with what he's doing, looking around, is to prevent you from running past. Because if he looks directly at you at any point, even if you have invisible, he will see you. All right, so Eska, yeah, Eska Zeta. I might be able to unlock Eska at this point. It's a possibility, but I think we need to. Yeah, Eska's just really good. Yeah, Boschino, it says, is okay still. We can probably ride that to 56. If not, get it to 55. Oh, yeah, there's Kuftal also. I feel like Kuftal should be doable now. I don't remember waiting till 55 to do Kuftal. But it has been a while, and I thought the same thing about some of the other zones. Wait a minute. Was that... That was the Boreal Tiger. So I think the last one, I have to go back down the ramp? Because it's not this way. That one was, yeah, I only need the Coerl now. And I think the Coerl is back down the ramp. Let's go back down the ramp. I'm almost certain. Listen, I promise this won't take the whole video. I only have one more to get. And then we'll be good. Yeah, there's been so many things that I haven't been able to keep up with to the level that I'd like to as of late. It's not over there, is it? What is over here? I listen, outside of these quests, I pretty much never come here. So I'm really just trying to do it all from memory. Is this it? This might be it. This isn't it. That's not it. It is, however, going to be over here. It has to be. Because it's at J. Which means it should be just barely over a little bit more. And then north. So just over a wee bit more. There's J7. So it should be, I guess, on the other side of this. Maybe it was up top. Maybe there... Nope, no, here it is. Oh, Mr. Coerl. But yeah, there's been a lot of things I've been wanting. But, you know, life's been moving. It's been for good reasons that I haven't been able to sit down and just kind of chain record a bunch of these a few days back to back and then do so after. Because that was the original plan, is I was going to, like, get, like, 4 or 5 of these recorded across, like, a couple days, and it wouldn't be a problem. And I just haven't had the time to do that. If you guys have been keeping up with my socials and my announcement video and whatnot, you probably have an idea of the things that are occupying my time and that they are all much more important. All right, let's do that, and then let's quickly get back on. We could actually warp ring out of here at this point, but the Coerl will probably make it over there before I'm able to successfully warp out. Oh, also, we don't want to warp out. Should I stop in... I'm trying to think if I should just go to Castles of All and grab the Gate Crystal, or if I should stop over in, what's the area called? The COP area. It's been a while. Where is it? Ulagrand. Ulagrand is a Chains of Promethea area, and there are a ton of quests I will have to do there. But realistically, I mean, going to Castles of All or Bucidine kind of puts me in range to get to that without really much concern. So, I don't know that it really matters that much. I think we go to Ulagrand. Because I'm pretty sure there's a survival guide as soon as we step into Ulagrand. And that'll just, it just saves me a walking trip at some point. There's probably a Unity warp there, too. Maybe. If there's not a Unity warp, there might be another one. Either way, it's a few minutes. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing with Retail 11 now, is getting all of the survival guides and home points to get around the map more quickly is like the majority of the exploration you end up wanting to do. So it means you often want to route over to places you don't really have a reason to go to, so you can save time getting back to them later. In old school 11, when you wanted to go to a faraway location, you pretty much had a few different ways to go about doing it, and that was kind of it. Like, for example, if you wanted to come to Ulagrand here, you pretty much like there's a few items that like teleport you to your party leader, for example, but they're not like frequently used or obtained items. So for the most part, for Ulagarand, you would take a teleport to Xarcabard via the Vazal Crystal, which I will come back and get. And then you would just walk over. And that was kind of all there was to it. And now, instead, we go over, we grab the survival guide. There's also, I think, like 2 home points in Ulagrand. It's very far out of the way to go to those. We're definitely not doing that right now, especially without knowing what the weather is going to be, because one of them is very weather dependent when I can actually do it. I need to know there's no blizzards happening. And there's often blizzards in Ulagrand, so you really don't want to... Yeah, there's one right now. Well, there's snow, but I think it has to be nothing at all in order for Ulagrand. Who the heck is that guy? Is there not a survival guide right here? I could have swore there was. Did I miss it? I don't know if I would see it without the thing. Maybe there isn't one here. Maybe I'm misremembering. There's a Planner Rift, which I think tells me that there's a Unity teleport here or the Void Watch teleport. But yeah, I don't see a thing. All right, I guess I was wrong. I know for a fact there's home points here. But, you know, again, worst case scenario, we're just going to have to walk back here later. There might be a survival guide off to the side. Like, there's like a branching path up ahead that I know has a field manual, which means it might have the survival guide as well. But it's not that big a deal. I get to tell you these stories the entire time anyway. You know, it's funny because in the modern 11, everything I'm doing is a huge time save, right? But let's look at it from a general perspective of how much faster what I'm doing is versus the amount of time. This video has already been going for like 17 minutes. I have done nothing. I mean, that's just kind of one of the things about old school MMOs as a whole, is getting someplace is supposed to be a large part of the gameplay experience. Something you coordinate with your team. Maybe everyone has to have resources to get there. You kind of know, everyone knows it's going to take a while. A lot of commitment to get to the location. And you know, when I was young, that was fine. But the magic of doing that was, even as a young person who enjoyed this game, that was not a magic that ever survived terribly long for me. And what I mean by that is, ultimately, the most important thing about it was not the sense of adventure or danger. That actually, I don't know why people act like that was such a massive thing. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if it was about the danger, specifically about the feeling of the danger, then we wouldn't have always taken whatever steps were needed. I forgot where the Vazal Crystal is, by the way, so bear with me here. It's like up against this wall or something. It's on... There it is. It's right there. That should be it. I think that's it. I'm almost certain that's it. Then we would have just kind of dealt with the threats that the game presented. But effectively, the danger was more so to preserve the market for items for survival, specifically prism powders and sneak oils. And that's really the more important thing about a lot of Classic 11 and Classic MMO design as a whole. It's that without the game creating convenience, the player needs to create convenience, right? So going to these locations, nobody wants to deal with all the things on the way there. That's why we buy items so we can ignore them. But that's the more important thing. And yes, that technically ties into the, quote, danger. But the feeling of danger was never really a thing at this point. It was a matter of, I don't want to have to deal with all this stuff. Like, could I deal with it? Sure. And the only thing that really ends up making it dangerous is when you try to skip a lot of dangerous things. If you make a mistake, you don't usually have a backup. Like, maybe if you, like, a lot of the times groups of, like, 6 would maybe all stick together while they were going to a location, because that way, if someone screwed up, the other 5 players were there to basically deal with the problem and then continue onward. Especially going through Castles of All, there's a lot of rooms where there's Beastmen, and at level 75, they all aggro, And some of them aggro by sight, some of them aggro by sound, depending on which beastman rooms you're in. And that can be kind of a pain in many, many regards when you're doing it alone. And if you're trying to sneak alone past all those things, the sneak enemies aren't a big deal, but the invisible ones are. And so if you don't have any other players around, at level 75, you're probably not fighting off a handful of very easy enemies, or I'm sorry, of easy prey enemies very easily. Because even easy prey enemies, it can be really annoying. And if there's 2 or 3 of them, then yeah, unless you're a specific job, especially in the really early days, like pre-treasures days, that's a problem. So, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just think of like, we just took whatever steps we could to take as little time as possible to actually get back to where we were trying to go. And it was never about, oh man, I'm so glad this is dangerous. Like, I don't know. It's just, that wasn't something anyone ever talked about or ever really explained or like expressed excitement for. It was like, oh, it's all the way out there. Ugh. And so I don't really like, again, I just don't think about that from the old sense. Like, and I've been through all these zones before. The wonder of them has largely passed. You do anything once and then you have to do it again. It's like, it's no longer this like marvelous thing you've never seen before. It's a place you've been that you now just happen to have to go through. Like, I had to walk a mile to the bank and I'm not like, I sure do love the journey. I mean, listen, it can be dangerous with some of the drivers that are out there, but that's about it. I don't know. It's just, I guess as I've gotten older, the magic of walking through these. Like, I acknowledge that was something that was magical to me when I was younger, when I was more impressioned by the style of game, when it was not something that was common and it was a brand new experience. But I've now had that experience across so many different games, across so many different genres, and across so many years that I don't like put it on a pedestal anymore, I suppose. I accept that it's a piece of things without it being everything, if that makes sense. Yes, the very thing. You've crossed another great threshold today. Of course, this is merely a prologue for things to come. All right, so now we're allowed to get to level 60. So ideally, we go and get to 56. And then that's where the fun begins, because the next video has to be doing Limit Break 2. I don't even know if I have the time to record that tonight. Let me just respond to a text real quick. I got a multitask. So I guess survival guide back to Boschino. It says up to 55. I really don't remember 55 being the time. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. So I'm recording this May 7th, and there should be maintenance in the next couple of days. May and November are the game's anniversaries. So, high probability of some really valuable stuff that's about to be happening. The double EXP campaign, I'd assume, is coming up in May. I haven't looked, but May and November are very frequently double EXP campaigns, so I hope that that's what they're doing. It's changed some years, like since the big vid. Have been different on the schedule, so I don't know if they're really keeping to the May-November thing much anymore. All right, let me respond to this text. Okay. All right, we don't have Aparuru, so this is still going to be a pain again. But we can get everybody else out. What were we doing? Kiltada. I think Kiltada, Tenzin. I think we forewent Joachim. And then I guess we were probably running Karaha for his MP pool. I should really go unlock Ninja at some point. Yeah, these are still very tough. And I have the EXP ring active. See, that's... Okay, so one thing that we have definitely somewhat preserved when it comes to Final Fantasy XI isms is our non-stop obsession with fighting bats. Listen, through most levels, you're either fighting bats or crabs. There are some other enemy types you can fight as well, but let me tell you, those are among the tippy top of the list. So don't be surprised if half of many videos is that's why when I like go to locations to do quests, if I can kill the monsters that are there to get EXP, I want to, because it's way better than the alternative of going out of my way to fight more and more bats. You know what I mean? Yeah, once this gets going, it should be fine. He's probably gonna weapon skill. I'm gonna wait to see if he skill chains off himself. Usually Tenzin's pretty good at that after he meditates. Yeah, double, oh yeah. I mean, it wasn't the skill chain I thought it would be, but it's good enough. We should also accept our daily... Oh, for a second, I thought the bonus EXP campaign was already there. I saw the amount of EXP I got, and I got a little excited. Unity... Vanquish multiple enemies. These are birds with physical damage, actually. These count as birds. I know that's stupid, but they do count as birds. Mandragoras. And I think that's it. Everything else should just be the same. And I think I think physical kills is the thing. Oh, I just got the total damage taken one for a little bit of EXP. Damn! Got some big damage out on that one. Alright, Kotada bringing some pain too with Detonator. Yeah, they're starting to get their really good skill chains up. Do I have triple attack yet? Is it 51 or is it 55? No, I don't have triple attack. I think I checked that in the last video too. I just have double attack from Sub-Warrior at this point. Yeah, the good news is these things should die pretty quick. Looks like most of them are tough also, instead of very tough. Should make the kill speeds a little bit better. What the heck was that? Alright. I assume that was Karaha who did that. And once again, Karaha's MP is being slaughtered by the need to get rid of these effects. Karaha is getting some MP back per tick at least, so that's something. Is that because of a roll? No, that's just his effect. Well, that's nice at the very least. Wonder if he had that in the last video. I don't seem to recall it. Yeah, see, this isn't great EXP. But if I can just non-stop kill, I think it... Oh my goodness. Well, that's a skill chain. I'll keep that in mind. That, how much did that distortion do? 456? Not bad. Yeah, I gotta get over to the werebats, though, so I can actually be doing the mission for here. Do I have any decent foods? I mean, I could eat soul sushi. I'm gonna eat these, because I'm not really missing these enemies, so I might as well eat the curry buns. Somewhat offset the damage. Kotada, however, is doing work. I'm glad that I managed to grab him last month. Yeah, he's doing 130 damage with each bullet. His detonator. I mean, the guns are going to do well against bats every time. But man, let me tell you, if Shantoto 2 is available from this month's upcoming login campaign, dude, Tenzin's getting thrown to the wayside because she is just so immensely better. I can't stress how important it would be having Shantoto 2 instead of literally anything else. Like, by the time I get Shantoto 2, I really want to get my final trust, and I think I can do that after I do the next mission. Can I get properly behind these things even? This might be kind of cursed. I think this is considered behind. Did you just skill chain off that? Or you just do? Oh wow, he actually did skill chain off that. I'm a little surprised, but not that much. All right, level 52. Speed on through. We just want. I mean, I don't know that we can get to 56 here reliably, but we hopefully can. It's a bit of an ask. Ooh, that was an 11. That was a lucky... Well, wait, not lucky. That was Lucky, I don't know what the lucky number is for Chaos Roll. But 11 is good. It's like blackjack. And these dagger skill ups are going hard. When I get triple attack, oh, I can't wait till I get something that's better than Viper Bite. I think Dancing Edge is at 55. Dancing Edge should be the next big weapon skill, and that's when the daggers, well, especially when that's when Thief becomes kind of a powerhouse. Even the bat wings are pretty decent EXP. Again, I don't know if that really counts as behind. Yeah, it does. Just not a great angle behind, but behind all the same. Is that Yukikaze? I mean, it was the equivalent of it, I suppose. The Starburst skill chain. Listen, it honestly doesn't do that bad. I ain't even mad about it. Wind crystals. Yeah, wait, the werebat should be right over here. Past the hounds. The big thing is we don't want to find ourselves down by bloodsuckers, because those are... I can level off those, but I don't think that's anytime soon. We want to avoid those for now. Also, Karaha... I think we can leave Karaha out, at least until I hit level 53, which is not too long. A big thing is that after level 50, the EXP gain curve required to level does go up significantly, but it used to go up significantly more than it does now. Now it's kind of forgiving the amount of EXP you actually need in order to do these higher level range. What the heck was that speed animation? Really? Burning Blade? What was that? That was the Boshino one. 15 sparks. Oh, and then this is the other werebat I needed for the other thing. See, the better... oh my goodness. The better thing about werebats is that they lower my evasion, which is annoying, but is not nearly as annoying as lowering my attack. Okay, but I'm also missing a lot more, so maybe it is annoying. I forgot, these things they have lower evasion, but I didn't think they had their own evasion buff. I think there's just one. This one's just a jerk. Come on. Alright, the fact that Koltat... oh, well, now you're dead. Don't make him waste the rest of his TP on that, please. Thank you. We should kill these two werebats. That's fine. That's what I have these bolts for. That didn't link. Alright, if you say so. What is this one? Tough, but low... alright, this one says it has low evasion, so I'm hoping that's the actual case. Oh, and we're level 53 now, so I should probably upgrade them. Dude, I'm doing so much damage now. I will do that after I kill this one, because I still have an EXP chain going, and their level doesn't seem to actually be impacting my ability to continue that chain. I'd much rather keep getting boosted EXP. Yeah, because now I need 10,000. So again, the number is going up rapidly, but it's not going up that rapidly. We should be able to hit at the very least 55. Let me see, what's another good location that I can utilize? Uh, 55 to 60. Yeah, there's Kuftal. Wajome would, yeah, then it's like treasures. Cape Tarragon is 58. I swear I used to go to Tarragon at like 52. It says Boshino's next level range is 60 plus as well, which is what I thought for the Bloodsuckers. The Bloodsuckers are dangerous, though. I don't know that I would ever want to level off Bloodsuckers. So there's a notorious monster down there. It's literally a bigger Bloodsucker. It's just like a bigger bloodsucker that's a different color. And it will murder me. I will die. If I have to fight it, I think it does like a ton of damage, and it absorbs all the damage it deals as healing. If I'm remembering what it does correctly. If I'm just leveling up, it will probably murder me. Unless I'm like in my 70s already. What it drops isn't so bad at the very least, you know. But I will probably die getting it, so I'd rather not. I wonder if Matsui P is a better option yet. Again, I really feel like I need a 6th party member for Matsui P. Nope. Well, I didn't want to fight you, but technically fighting this thing is fine as long as I don't aggro the aspect. Just, it kind of sucks. Because I will probably burn a decent amount of... what is it called? Of time and resources just fighting this thing. Not the end of the world. It doesn't behoove me to be fighting this thing right now. Rot gas. Yep, that's one of the main reasons, because it has rot gas. Luckily, the hounds don't really have a whole lot. And Valeniral also is going to... yeah, it gets intimidated by Valeniral a lot. I think I can save my TP. I'm pretty sure Tenzin will kill it right here. After his next auto, he'll weapon skill. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't even that bad. I don't know if this skill... no, this doesn't skill chain. That skill chains. Anyone off detonation? Really? Burning blade? Come on, man. Do detonator. Wow, Karaha actually did still burn through like almost all of his MP, getting rid of like virus and everything off the last guy. Ugh. I need 7 more physical damage. Yeah, Vanquish Birds with physical is also going incredibly well. So I'm going to get a big boost of objective EXP here. Yeah, I got it. Sonic Boom. I know. Are these down to even match yet? There's got to be some funnel bats that are down to even match at this point. Alright, Sneak Attack still has 7 seconds. We probably just auto this thing to death. Or let one of the trusts, like, finish it. Oh yeah, we definitely don't Sneak Attack weapon skill this thing at that much health. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, my EXP ring wore off. I was like, oh, my God, this one's decent challenge. Oh, yeah, they're down all right. They are way down. It's funny, because if it was the EXP campaign, I wouldn't even care if it was decent challenge, to be honest. It would still be worth it. Nope, and there goes Corsair's roll. Just a tiny bit of EXP. Alright, we're back to tough mobs. Yeah, see, that's still 373. I'm still not even upset about it. Alright, what are you rolling for us now? Chaos rolls again? What rolls do we have? Oh, he's actually doing the MP roll. Well, no, we had the MP roll, and now we're getting Chaos rolls. The MP roll is great. It's like 5 MP a tick, I think, right now. Which for Karaha is very welcome. I wonder if he just unlocked that. Because he wasn't using that before. And it is... oh, well, he just overrode it with Corsair roll, so I guess he didn't really care. He's like, nope, rather get more EXP. Get me out of here. Oh, hey, lucky number 11. This thing's got to be decent challenge again. No, it's tough. It's just dying horribly. Holy bejesus, that thing got murdered. And I finished the mission again. Sneak attack ready. Yep. Is this one tough? This one is even match. Still continues the chain, so that's fine. What was that? Vanquish multiple enemies. 5,000. I'm 100 enemies away from the next tier of that. 5,000 EXP is massive. That jumps us up to almost halfway through 54 now. And I'm also getting pretty close to the physical kills. I think I need, yeah, 3 more. Wow, I got like 3 missions done there. Who knows, maybe Aparuru will come back soon. Not me desperately checking right in front of you all. Listen, you all want Aparuru back as much as I do. I know it, so it's fine. I also just really want... I think at 175 I will get Dancing Edge. I don't remember the exact skill level for it, but it's soon. I know it's soon. And we can work our way back. Yeah, you know, the leveling range here worked fine. Falls a little bit flat here near the end, but just on kill speed alone, it really helps that I got that boost, though, and that I'm about to get a couple more boosts. Just gotta land a few more kills. Just no magic burst. No skill chain damage or magic burst damage. Shantoto does make the physical kill completion kind of annoying, but you really, trust me, you really don't care comparatively to how good she is. That was not a physical kill. Oh, it fell to the ground from a dot. Ugh. That's right as I was saying. Just don't mess with this. Don't mess with the system. It messed with the system. I actually think we'll get Aparuru back pretty quick at this rate. Well, Karaha doesn't have a whole lot going for him right now, so let's hope this is quick. Stop moving! I'm trying to sneak attack. Anyone else want a skill chain off of that so we can kill this thing before we all get virused? That was not the skill. You know what? We're not going to get virused most likely, but that was definitely not the weapon skill I was hoping to see. Let me tell you, I'm never hoping to see... Oh my goodness. Barely. Now, Savage Blade. Now, that's a weapon skill. Oh, hey, bat. Ow. Now. At least I got a sweet parry skill up. I'm almost at the point where I can actually do that, like, really weird level range too. What the heck? Oh, that is Karaha doing that Howling Moon. That's what that was. Well, he is the Fenrir summoner. So it's not really that much of a surprise, but that being said, I was still briefly surprised. What was that? Cannot accept reward because... Oh, okay, I should probably... Let's get rid of some Batwing, shall we? And let's accept that. That is my Copper Amon voucher, so we can start ticking up towards the next one. How much EXP was that worth? 1,500? Okay. That almost puts me at 55. Now, again, we want 56 so we can get to the next limit break. And that gives me all the direction I need for the follow. I might record that one right after this because we're going to get there very shortly. That's not bad. 1,400. We're going to get the bats one too in a second. Yeah, there's 55. Things are smoothing. What ring am I even using here? The silver ring, probably. Yeah, fantastic. Awesome ring. 10 out of 10 ring. This last level might be a little painful. It's gonna depend. I don't really know what to expect from the EXP gain here. Please? Okay, maybe 56 for Dancing Edge. Because I'm at 171 now. And I don't think I'm going to get to the next level range before then. Alright, if I kill this bird, this bat with it, I'll get the bird mission. Still don't know how a bat counts as a bird, but you know what? If it flaps its wings, it's got to be a bird. I can't believe my Viper Bite killed that. Oh, wait, I have triple attack now. That's right. I definitely have triple attack now. Yeah! Even just my damage over time is going to go way up. Look at that. Bam! Bam! Oh, it was only a double. Never mind. Bam! Please don't die to my dot again. Please don't die to my dot again. Alright. That was only worth 500. Never mind. That wasn't worth much at all. I was really hoping that that particular bonus would be worth a little bit more, but, you know. Oh, pff, got like a billion bats on me. Hey, Valinero, you want to do something? Let's see what these bats are. Even match, and even match. Okay, these are all even match. No, we don't want first person. I want that. I'm gonna face this direction. Wait, what did that say about vanquish enemies? Oh, I need 30 of them daily, right. I'll have the daily mission complete in a second. What was that just got finished? Batwings again. That's another 300. Not me really trying to figure out my fastest way out of Boschino Oublet. But without leaving before 56. I'll definitely be killing enemies in all of the other locations. I have to be a little careful because some of the enemies that I have to run past are not going to be killable. I want that to be abundantly clear. The places I am going are far more dangerous than I can reliably do with trust. What I can do with trusts, the only reliable thing I can do with trusts, actually, is if I aggro something that is going to murder me, I can quickly attack it, they can take over, and I can pray I can get out in time. That is about the maximum they're going to achieve. Ow! I saw all the parry skill ups. This thing's only decent challenge. Come on. My skill's not even capped yet. I need to go fight something slightly more difficult, which, don't get me wrong, was definitely the objective I was aiming for anyway. Alright, there's the Batwing one is just so constantly useful. Even against it. Oh, why hello there. I was just saying, I need to fight something a little harder. Hi, Ivy. Cat's about to make recording a whole lot harder. Ivy, you can sit on my lap. Just don't get in my way, alright? What was that? Dagger 174. Is my dagger skill capped at 174? It is not. Okay, so if 175 is the level, then it's Dancing Edge time. Can I get some triple attack proc so I can finish that real quick? It's being real stingy about that last level. .4. Probably turn right back around and kill these werebats again. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not Dancing Edge. It's Energy Drain. Oh, man. That means it's level 60 for Dancing Edge. I bet the comment section already says that in the other ones. Man. I just want to stop using Viper Bite. Is that so much for me to ask? I guess it is. Energy Drain. That means 200 must be Dancing Edge. Just a few more levels, guys. I think these 2 werebats and the bonus they give are probably enough. The bonus for the Bushino mission. The little field manual. I think that was 1400, like 1447 when I got it a few minutes ago. We are really missing these things a lot. You'd really think they were giving us accuracy down. Oh, 176. Almost there. Wind Crystal's nice. The Wind Crystal one is great because it's 1,000. Like, I can't believe it's 1,000 for the crystals. Yeah, because this werebat should be 1,400. We should almost certainly hit 56 right here. Oh, I didn't kill enough. Huh. Wait, did I not kill enough funnel bats? Oh, maybe. You know what? I bet I did, and I completed it. Killing the funnel bats? Yeah, and I got 1,500 for that, and now I'm short on funnel bats. Well, I gotta work my way back out anyway. I'm just gonna use the book to leave. I probably want the buffer in case I die anyway, because this one might be enough. Decent challenge? Might not be. The good news is, I probably won't be coming back to Bushino Oubliette in any more videos anytime soon. Come on, give me the triple attack procs. Getting a lot of double attacks at least. How many bats short was I? Oh, I actually just killed 4 funnel bats and then turned around, huh? Sir? Are you alright? So that's spellcasting animation. Yeah, we'll just kill the bats on the way out. Go grab the quest and that can be the video. Level 56. That didn't take that long. It actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. Oh, Ivy. Oh, now fun because I got to pull up both guides to remember where to even go. I know where the Magicite is in... I think in Bordeaux, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It should be... I don't remember if I have to go all the way in. I don't think I do. I know for the crest, I have to go to the... You basically have to go to the final room in the dungeon for the crest. Which in Bordeaux is actually really easy because I can just flee past all the most dangerous... I'm actually on one of the best jobs to do that one. Because I can easily flee past all of the deadliest enemies. The ones that will aggro me through, like... through sneak and invis. I forget where the orc one is, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a key item to get to it. I know I need a key item for the orc area, and I know that the Yagudo, I'm probably gonna play a guessing game. Which will also... Well, I forgot. No, they changed that one. That one's a little different now. You still have to play the guessing game, but the other part of it is not bad at all. Oh, and I got vanquished birds with magic. Oh, I forgot I even had that, but I guess that's from killing it with the thing. All right. So that did the trick. We are indeed level 56. So let's go get the limit break quest, and then we can do the Magicite mission at the same time. How long did that take? That didn't take that long. It took me... Half this video is me running around the Northlands, and the other half was just me getting those 5 levels. I'm also a high enough level to do the Rhapsodies thing now. I realistically should still do the other thing first and not get sidetracked. But at the very least, I am of a level that can complete the next Rhapsodies mission. Let's just speed this along real quick. Oh, Matt. I'm home. So you think you're ready for the next challenge? That's the spirit. You'll never get anything in this world unless you really want it. An Orcish crest, a Quadav crest, and a Yagado crest. Bring these 3 items here to me. I know you can do it. There's something different about you. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, well, I'm going to be feeling it in my bones next time, because, ugh. Listen, I don't remember the precise things I need to remember about these dungeons, but I remember enough, and, yeah, it's gonna be a time. Wait, I got the bat cape, right? The accurate cape does have the 3 accuracy, which is gonna come in handy. A life belt would also come in handy. There's a quest that gives a life belt. Oh, I haven't. Well, this is only level 56. And the accuracy is also playing the role. I think we're fine. All right, so that's gonna be a wrap for this episode of the Final Fantasy XI Let's Play. Next video, I don't know if it'll be 1 or 2 parts, but I'm doing both Magicite and my LB3 quests at the same time. So we'll see. I might have to even break each dungeon up into its own video, because it will take extra time to do each one, considering I'm doing both. Not by much. I'm pretty sure the Magicite will not take very long at all. It's the LB3 quest that will, because the Magicite, I think for the Magicite in like Ostrosia, I think you fall through a fake floor. And then you walk a few steps and you're in the room. I'm pretty sure Bordeaux, I just need to make like a left after I go underground. And I think it's right there. And for the orcs, I don't remember precisely where the orcish one is. But I still don't remember it being that bad. I don't remember. Anyway, with that, I will see all of you fine, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to interact with the video underneath. And I will see all of you in the next one. Until then, I bid you adieu. Bye-bye.